So we have gone through solving simultaneous linear equations with a graphical method using substitution and elimination. Now we're going to use what we've learnt and apply it into these worded questions. So you're probably familiar with worded questions, trying to find what the question is asking for and what it can tell you. So I'll be going through these examples from the booklet. I've already written down all the working out and the solutions. All we're doing today in this video is how I spotted the equations in the question. So first, we're going to look at the question 15. So the question is asking me to find two numbers, and I've represented this as x and y. In our first equation, we found the sum is 23, so x plus y equals 23, and the difference is 27. So x take away y equals 27. So our solution would be the two numbers are 25 and negative 2. So from there, our two equations, we were able to substitute or eliminate. And here I've eliminated the y and found what x was and substituted the x into an equation for y. For question 16, there's a rectangle swimming pool with a perimeter of 50 meters. So we know that it's a rectangle and the perimeter is 50. So I wrote down the equation for a perimeter of a rectangle, 2 lengths plus 2 widths. In the question, it tells us that x is the width and the length is 9 meters more than the width. So I wrote 9 plus x for that one. By writing the expression for the length of the pool, determine the perimeter of the pool in terms of x. So what we're trying to find is the equation. And that's what I did here, and I found that once I substituted the L, which was 9 plus x, into the perimeter equation here, I got 18 plus 4x. And from there, I substituted it in to find what the length was, and our solution being dimensions of the pool were 17 meters and 8 meters. So x and L. In question 17, the two equations we're trying to look for, we're trying to write expressions for the total number of coins and total value of the coins. So our money box has 10 cents and 20 cents. They've told us that there's 54 coins, and these 54 coins, when added together, make up $8.60. So they've also told us that x is the number of 10 cents coins and y is the number of 20 cents coins. And that's how I found this first equation here, simply by adding x and y, and I know that there's 24 coins, so x plus y equals, 54 coins, so x plus y equals 54. In the second equation, the total value of cents, you would times 10 cents, which is the value, times by x, which is the number of coins, and then 20 cents times y, which is the number of 20 cents coins. So that way we know that after you consider the value of 10 cents and 20 cents, your equation has $8.60. And then I simplified it and we got x plus 2y equals 86. From there, elimination, and solved for x and y. Question 18. Nicholas and Nadia both bought pears and apples. Our first equation, we found that there were 4 pears and 3 apples, and Nadia bought 7 pears and 5 apples, which is represented here. I've kept them in senses, just because the question does ask for how much each type of fruit costs in terms of cents, so I find it easier if we just leave it in terms of cents, so 275 and 470. And from there, I did the common pronumeral for A to eliminate it and find P, and then I substituted P for A, and I found that my solution was pears costed 35 cents and apples costed 45 cents. For question 19, my 2 equations involved adults and children, and the entry fee. So the entry fee for adults and children. So in our first equation, we had 3 adults and 5 children, and they had to pay $62.30. And in our second equation, 4 adults and 3 children paid $60.70. So once I found that, also in senses, I had the common numeral here, common pronumeral there, and eliminated and solved for C and A. Question 20. A straight line has an equation of ax plus by equals 23. It's a straight line. So in this situation, they've given us the solution. So what we need to do is try find the values of a and b. From there, you can also write 2 equations using these points. All you have to do is substitute them as x and y, and you should get 5a take away 2b equals 23, and a take away 5b equals 25. And then from there, I solved for b and a. So that's how you would spot the equations. These were quite a few examples of different kinds of questions that may come up, and hopefully this was helpful. I'll post up the solutions of this sheet onto Teams by that class. Thank you.